It's horses in the high country for bull elk here in Colorado.
Ordinary guys, legendary hunts. You're watching In Pursuit of Legends. Programming brought to you by
Husqvarna Optics. Nothing safe within 1,000 yards.
Best of the West Shooting Systems. Long distance, precision, accuracy. Challenger Sports Bar. Legendary hunts call for epic celebration. 511 Tactical. Purpose-built gear for life's most demanding missions. Fog Zero. Keep your optics clean and fog-free for a clear shot every time. The Land Leader. Find the best land for sale on the market today.
Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of In Pursuit of Legends. On today's episode, we're going to join Steve in northern Colorado. He's going to take his horses in to the backcountry about 10 miles, get away from people there on a general elk tag.
You know, hunting off a horseback is always a good time. It should be an adventure. Thanks for watching.
Well, that should be it. Got food for the horses, food for us, all of our camping equipment, packing equipment, hunting equipment. I'm sure I'll forget something, I always do, but it is what it is. So time to load the ponies up and head up to the Colorado high country. We're heading up to pack in with the ponies. I have a first season rifle elk tag. We're going to an area that back about 11 miles from the trailhead is where we're going to pack into. We've hunted this area for several years and there's a lot of elk and there's actually some potential for some really good bulls in this particular area. So, you know, it's going to be an adventure, but hopefully we'll be able to bring you some footage of some Colorado elk get knocked down. So it's going to be fun, it's going to be an adventure, so stick around. Well, it's the day before opener here in Colorado, first rifle elk. We came in, set camp up, and then decided to go on a little pre-scout. Things worked out good. We saw a lot of elk, saw some bulls. We just couldn't get good looks at them, so we were able to kind of move around and try to set up. Unfortunately, I was able to look at one bull that looked pretty decent. I couldn't get them on film because they were kind of moving through the aspens, but all in all, it was a successful scouting trip. Well, it's Colorado opening day rifle elk. We rode the horses in here. We're about 8 to 10 miles back in here, I guess, depending on what trail you take. We're set up on this rock outcropping looking over this big valley.
And since sunup, it's just been constant action. A lot of cows and calves, but we are seeing some bulls moving. It's kind of weird because the bulls are by themselves. We haven't seen any bulls in any herds yet. So I don't know if that means just the big ones are in the herds or the bulls are already in their bachelor groups again, but it's been a lot of action. It's been exciting.
Huskama Optics is paramount in our success here at In Pursuit of Legends. If you aren't using guides and outfitters, you need an edge. Ours is Huskama Optics and their shooting aids, to include their binoculars, their tripods, their shooting sticks, and their wind meters. Long-range hunting is made exceptionally easy with their dial-up turrets, available in their Blue Diamond Series rifle scopes, available in a 3x12, 4x16, and 5x20. Dial and dead.
There you got him.
Nothing is safe within 1,000 yards. Change the way you hunt forever. Visit them at HuskamaOptics.com.
From hunting and shooting sports to law enforcement and tactical applications, Huskama has you covered. These scopes are built to last and come with the best glass in the industry, offering you unparalleled low-light capabilities, all topped with a patented custom windage-enabled BDC turret. And now, after 2 years of field testing, Huskama is pleased to bring you the new HD binoculars. No matter your optical needs, the Huskama Advantage is crystal clear.
Campbell cameras, they're rolling right now. Y'all, look at this guy.
Campbell Cameras is the outdoor videographer's #1 choice. Do you want to become one of the best outdoor producers in this industry? Video packages starting at under $500.
This is social networking, Colorado style. Come live the adventure. Hunt Colorado. Call a hunt planner.
Well, thank you for joining me on today's Tactic for Success. Today we're here in my shop and I want to go over some basic fundamentals when it comes to precision long distance shooting and long distance hunting. You know, I'm a police officer by trade, part of the SWAT team and also the sniper team. This has afforded me the opportunity to train with some of the best shooters in the country, military, law enforcement, and long distance hunters. You know, I've been to several schools, we also teach several schools, and one of the basic mistakes we see when long distance precision shooting and hunting is improper finger placement on the trigger. What I mean by this is, a lot of times what we see is people stick their finger too far into the trigger, almost to that second knuckle, especially people with long fingers, and as they pull, what it does is kind of a curving motion. So as they pull straight back, it's a curving motion, which in hints either pushes the gun or pulls the gun to one side, which in long distance shooting and precision hunting, that could be off several inches to several feet at long distance. Or we see people that don't put their finger enough on the trigger, and as they start to squeeze or start to pull back, it takes more muscle in that finger to pull that trigger to have it to break, and what ends up happening is the same thing. It's either pulling to one side or pushing to the other, and hence long distance can be off several inches or several feet. So what we teach here, and what I've been taught for several years by these precision and expert shooters, is to place the trigger in the middle of the first pad on your shooting finger. What you can see is as I pull my finger back towards the back of the rifle as if I was squeezing the trigger, it's almost a straight linear motion. What I mean by that is, as that trigger starts to go towards the back where it's going to break, it's as straight as possible with a finger pull that it could be. If it's too short, it either pulls or pushes, or if it's too deep, it either pulls or pushes. As you can see, this could be a huge problem when it comes to long distance and precision shooting and hunting. For more information, contact us at inpursuitoflegends.com. Hunt hard, be safe. Well, here she is, just a fantastic cow. You know, I'm hunting with some good buddies, Rick and Randy Marr. How long have you guys been hunting up here?
We've been up here 27 years.
27 years they've been hunting this area. And what do you say your success ratio is?
We're probably about 95%.
95%.
Yeah.
Well, that's Colorado for you. You know, we have a lot of elk, and you know, Ricky had an archery tag earlier in the season for a bull. He was able to get a cow tag, and looks like you're going to fill your freezer for the winter.
It should be good eating.
You know, yeah, we packed in on the horses. What time did we leave this morning?
Probably left about 3:30.
About 3:30 in the morning. We packed in. We got back in here roughly around, I don't know, 8 to 10 miles, somewhere around in there. Yeah. Okay. And this is an area you guys have hunted for years and years, and has been real successful. And it's always an adventure, especially with the horses. And you know, as you can see, it worked out great for us. So I have a bull tag. We'll continue to get after them. We saw some bulls this morning, just nothing we could shoot at. And hopefully things will work out, and we'll get you some video of hopefully a nice bull on the ground.
Hopefully.
Saw a lot of elk, a lot of cows, a couple small bulls, nothing we could get at. But we did get one cow, filled one cow tag. Now we're packing them out, and like I said, can't be more pleased. It was just a fun hunt, being with the buddies, being on the horses way back in the back country here in Colorado. Gotta love it. It's nothing better. Fog Zero is a series of treatment and cleaning products for glass and reflective surfaces, developed by chemists and pharmacists. The formula is eco-friendly and effective for up to 30 days after treatment. This kit contains everything you need to effectively and quickly treat and clean your glass products. The results are unparalleled, and the lasting quality of the product is incredible.
In 2001, Best of the West began the legacy of long-range hunting. Since then, our craft has dramatically evolved, using the finest components available, with state-of-the-art machining methods. The only way to reach the highest standard of quality is by doing it ourselves. Best of the West Shooting Systems.
Well, thank you for joining me on this week's segment of Behind the Badge. Behind the Badge is developed by us, police officers, to give you, the general public, tips and ways that may minimize you becoming a victim of certain crimes. You know, one of the most prevalent crimes in the United States today is motor vehicle theft. During the cold and winter months, we see an increase in this type of crime. It's generally because vehicles are left unattended while warming up. We in law enforcement call this puffing. The owner of the vehicle goes outside, starts the vehicle, leaves it unlocked and unattended, goes back into their place of business or home, and waits for the vehicle to warm up. This becomes a crime of opportunity. It only takes a split second for someone walking down the street to jump into your vehicle, or a criminal looking for a running unattended motor vehicle to get in and leave. Oftentimes when we recover these vehicles later on, we find that they're completely vandalized, totaled, or have been used in other crimes. So do me a favor, next time you warm up your vehicle, stay with it at all times. Thank you for watching this week's segment of Behind the Badge.
He's a good one, that's him. See him? Get his head up. Right in the slot to the left of where he was, right between the little gap in the trees.
Bog pod, monopods, bipods, tripods, and accessories are the most versatile line of shooting sticks available. All bog pod shooting rests are switcheroo compatible. The switcheroo system allows you to interchange systems for multiple uses all throughout the year. Versatility defined, accuracy anywhere. Bog pod.
Well, we finally made it down here from up top. You know, we got here this morning, there were some bulls bugling, some cows mewing in this deep drainage here, and we knew that there was a pretty good bull because we could hear him chuckling, and we were able to pick out what we thought was the herd bull because there was actually a few bulls in there. We're down here in the bottom looking, so I'm hoping we come across him soon, so cross your fingers. I know I am. Hopefully we'll come across him. Last I'd seen him was right down in this bottom. There he is. I see an antler sticking up. Oh, yes! Oh, thank you, God. That was a fantastic hunt. The bugle and the mew and all the cows. And then to come through this bottom, I knew I hit him. I just wasn't sure exactly where and how good. And there he is. I mean, everything just worked out like a storybook. The way you think about high country elk hunting on horseback. You know, we're back here about 8 or 10 miles. Decided to move off some different trails, get away from some of the pressure from some of the other hunters. We got back in this real steep drainage, heard some bulls bugling in the morning, some cows mewing, and we were able to pick out the best bull in the bunch, which was this one, and I was able to make a 300-yard shot on him. Dialed the Husqvarna up. It was an extreme steep angle, so I held a little low and went ahead and let it fly. So we try real hard to bring you exciting hunts and adventurous hunts that are all do-it-yourself hunts that you can get out there and do yourself. It just takes a little bit of hard work and some studying and some scouting, and you can get it done too. So Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next one. Well, we finally got back to camp last night and got dried out, and now we're making it through the trail to get back up to our elk, because we have 3 bulls and 1 cow to pack out. So it's been a successful trip. You know, the snow came in and it got pretty touch and go for a while there. Well, here we are, just a fantastic ending to an epic hunt in the high country of Colorado. You know, it was a do-it-yourself rifle hunt for elk, and it worked out great to our advantage. We have 3 fabulous bulls, 2 cows, all off the mountain. No one hurt, no horses. It worked out great. We couldn't be more pleased. For more information, you can contact us at inpursuitoflegends.com or check us out on Facebook. Thanks for being here.
On today's episode, Steve took his horses 10 miles back into the backcountry, away from the nearest road.
You know, taking horses into the backcountry is only one tactic we use to be successful. What tactics do you use? Check us out after the episode on Facebook for a live discussion.
Programming brought to you by
Husqvarna Optics. Nothing safe within 1,000 yards.
Best of the West Shooting Systems. Long distance, precision, accuracy. Challenger Sports Bar. Legendary hunts call for epic celebration. Top Brass. Powder, bullet, done. The Attractor Max. Bring your predator calling to the max. From Johnny Stewart Wildlife Calls. Bog Pod. Versatility defined. Accuracy anywhere.
Now that's a real deal backcountry Colorado elk hunt. What a fantastic hunt it was. You know, you had to make some last minute adjustments.
Right.
The weather changed, drastically changed, but still able to dial the scope, make the adjustments, 300-yard shot on a great bull. Good job.
Thanks, appreciate it. You know, hunting off a horseback is one of our passions, and one of the reasons is we get way back in the backcountry, and there's just not that pressure from other hunters. It worked out great for us. We were able to find a good bull. I made a great shot on him, and I couldn't be more pleased on how everything worked out. For more information, you can check us out at inpursuitoflegends.com or follow us on Facebook. Thanks for being here, and God bless.